Hey y'all, it's Joe for the Cranky Old Gay Guy, and today we're here to talk about hygiene. That's right, hygiene, cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and we should all strive to be godly. Oh, that sounds almost like idolatry, doesn't it? Hmm. Well, let's get on with it. When I say hygiene, clean it up, I mean odor. I don't mean scent. I mean odor. I mean stink. I mean take a take a shower, use some soap. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. I go to a gym and there are people that work out and sweat profusely. I mean, their face is wet, their hair is wet, their shirts are wet. Um, a lot of the people will wear light colored shorts or sweatpants, and you see the wet sweat right up and down their crack, men and women, mostly the men. And then I noticed that a lot of them just grab their bags and they leave. They don't go to the locker room, they don't take a shower, they don't clean up. And I can only hope that they go home and immediately shower so they don't start stinking. There are others I see who will go into the locker room after their sweat bath and they will get in front of the mirrors, take off their shirt, maybe wipe themselves down, but they're just flexing is what they're doing. And then they put back on the sweaty clothes and they leave again. And again, I would hope that they're headed home to take a shower. If I live nearby, I might not shower at the gym either, but I will be sitting in traffic to get home, even though it's only 4 miles. Uh, and I prefer to feel fresh and clean because I usually will then stop at the store or something on the way home. And I wouldn't want someone else to have to experience that. Okay. I don't sweat a lot. And when I do, normally I don't notice a strong odor anyway. But I still will take a shower at the gym. And if I do something, I come home and work in the yard and I do sweat, then I will take a shower at home as well. There is nothing worse than being stuck in a enclosed space with someone who smells really bad. An example is of poor hygiene, and I don't want to blame the person because maybe they didn't smell like that before they showed up where we're at. I would be in an elevator and a bicycle messenger would come in, and suddenly we're stuck in an elevator together, riding 10 floors, and the guy reeks to high heaven. I mean, it smells like they haven't bathed in days. Now, that may not be the case. It may be just biking all over town makes them sweat and their sweat stinks. Well, in that case, they have this thing called deodorant. I know a lot of people, especially younger people, will not use any chemicals on their body or under their arms because they want to be au natural. Well, that is great. And if you have a partner or a spouse who's really into stink, that's great too, but you shouldn't really expose the rest of us to it unwillingly. It's like perfume in the workplace. You should only smell the perfume if you're within an inch or two of the person. You shouldn't be smelled the moment you walk into a room. That's it should go without saying. Now, back to the gym. I have worked out near or used equipment after someone who has sweat a lot. Sometimes they wipe the bench, sometimes they don't. But there are people there that you smell 5, 6, 7, 10 feet away. And I would strongly suggest that if you don't want to wear an antiperspirant, wear deodorant, or at least when you start stinking, you're done with your workout, go bathe because stink gets on your clothes, it gets on anything that you touch. And if you just sweat and let it sit all day, bacteria are going to grow in your pits and in your groin, and it's going to smell even worse. Maybe that's just a pet peeve of me. I mean, I don't mind a natural smell, but I don't like a stench. Myself, um, I mean, I haven't showered since last night, but I don't think I have an odor right now. I don't even have much of a scent. But each person is different. And your diet has a lot to do with it too. There were times when I was a vegetarian that I would eat a lot of garlic, like every day. And when I would break into a sweat, I would smell garlic. So I'm guessing it depends on what you eat. Um, I know when I started introducing meat back into the diet, I did notice a different odor. It was body odor. It didn't smell like a fragrant Italian restaurant anymore. It smelled more like a slaughterhouse. And that's kind of gross too. So I'm just asking that you take into consideration the people around you. And if you stink, don't cover it up with Axe body spray, which is even worse. But if you reek, if you catch a whiff of yourself and you go, "Ooh, what's that?" and you're the only one in the room, it's you. And you should probably take a bar of soap and a little bit of water and scrub down there. And as far as down in the nether regions, I know that they make deodorant for like ball sack, but I'm trying to think. I don't believe I've ever noticed an odor in the crotch like that. There is an odor if someone hasn't cleaned up on the backside, and there's an odor on some gentlemen who are still intact if that's not kept clean. But in general, just from sweat, I don't think ball sweat actually smells. Huh. So why would we want deodorant for that? I don't know. I don't have the answer to you. So in closing, that's it for hygiene today. Not a long video, not a lot to say. It's just something that really caught my nose this week when I was given the opportunity to be in the same location as someone who reeked to high heaven and smelled not like a bad locker room, but more like a septic tank. So I'm going to let you say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Today's sponsor, 35 letters from a mother to her son. It'll be in the description. And today's shout out will go to, I think it's going to be no one specific, but it's going to go to everyone who has ever commented on a video on this channel. There have been a lot of you. And it seems that a hot topic that just doesn't want to die is why should we have pride, still have pride? And the whole LGBTQIA2S plus nomenclature. I'm getting a lot of comments on that. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for participating. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos get posted. And have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.